Here at Cranfield, we always like to see the bigger picture. As a specialist postgraduate university, we take learning to new heights in technology and management. We award over 6% of the UK's engineering and technology PhDs every year. 88% of our research is classed as world-leading or internationally excellent. Our academics find solutions to global challenges. Our graduates leave ready to launch into high-flying careers. The bigger the question posed, the more innovative the solution required. That means collaboration between the brightest minds from academia and from industry working together. Everything we do is in partnership, whether it's with individuals, business, government, or industry. Those connections create opportunity. The opportunity to innovate. The opportunity to create. The opportunity to make a real impact. Our influence springs from the same bedrock that supports all our activities. Groundbreaking research applied in a practical way to global problems. It's our signature approach to learning that allows our people to make their mark, to build the kind of careers they want, and to become part of an alumni network which extends right around the world. So many brilliant minds in such close proximity creates a powerful flow of knowledge. Ideas are the currency our learners trade in. Our graduates are shining lights in leading thinking and policy making across the globe. Here at Cranfield, we like to aim high across technology and management. Our work reveals new horizons, and we create the leaders to get there.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to our today's live session, and this is Mahzabir, International Education Counselor from 𝐸𝐴𝑁 Global Education. 𝐸𝐴𝑁 Global Education is one of the authorized partners of UK universities, and today we have Trisha with us from Cranfield University. Welcome Trisha, I'm very glad to have you with us. Could you please introduce yourself with my audience?
Thank you so much, Panjabeen. I'm Trisha. I'm the representative for Cranfield for South Asia and the point of contact for all students who are coming to us from Bangladesh. I have been working with Cranfield for a little over 2 years now, and it has been a really good opportunity. I've interacted with a lot of Bangladesh students, and we're currently open, and 𝐸𝐴𝑁 Global, we've been working with for a very long time. They're experts when it comes to Cranfield University. So please do reach out to them if you want to start your journey to UK, specifically Cranfield.
Thank you so much. So, what do you think that why Bangladeshi students should choose Cranfield University? What's the ranking of this university? And according to, is there any subject that Cranfield is very famous for? Or what are the point that students should choose Cranfield University?
Perfect. So that one's going to be a long answer from my side. Cranfield is a completely postgraduate university. That means we have no undergraduation at all. Completely postgraduate. And most South Asian students, they are more keen to go for a post-graduation than an undergraduation at this point. Because a one-year master's is again a very specialist to UK universities. You get high-class, world-class education at the UK universities. A lot of students from Bangladesh prefer to come to Cranfield primarily because we are a specialist. That means we don't teach everything. We only teach the subjects that we're very good at. We teach technology and management. So that's the two specializations that we're very popular for. We're top 35 in the world for our engineering and mechanical aeronautical programs. We are known for aerospace. We are the only university in the whole of UK to have our own airport. We have our own aircrafts. We honestly have facilities that nobody else has. You know, a lot of our facilities are very unique, and thus allowing students a very distinctive opportunity to get hands-on experience. Even if you look at our business school, a lot of students from Bangladesh do come to us to study management, finance. They come to study logistics. Logistics is again a very popular subject area now. We are the business school is top 10 in the UK. MBA is top 10 in the UK. Finance, 8th in the UK. Management is 6th in the UK. Strategic marketing, 5th in the UK. Logistics is 2nd in the UK. So, all the courses that we teach, they're very high ranked in nature. And traditionally, what we've seen is like students from South Asian countries, they do want to go to good universities. They want to go to universities that are high ranked in nature, very prestigious, can give them the right kind of career support. At Cranfield, we are known for our careers as well. We are eighth in the UK for employability. So I'm throwing in a lot of statistics here because, again, South Asian students love to know facts. They love to know about the different kind of stats that are there. So that's where we are at. So we are 100 acres of land beautifully spread across in Cranfield, Bedford, home to some facilities that allow the students to get practical experience and exposure. And of course, we do have very specialist programs, even if our subjects. So if you want to come for
Yeah.
aerospace, over 70 courses just for aerospace. So you can literally choose something that is very specific to your area of interest. You don't have to do a generic master's, you can do something which is very specialized and targeted for your needs. I'm going to take a pause there. So if I missed to answer any of your first question, you can just ask me again.
No, actually, what I asked, you covered all those things. And what I feel very interesting about Cranfield is I think that this is a place for the mature person, actually, as there is no
Very
undergraduate
correct.
programs you are offering.
We
Well,
do
so
accept,
could
like you
you
said,
please?
Mahjabeen, just to follow up on that, we do accept students with large study gap as well. And a lot of students from Bangladesh, they come with very good, rich experience. So they what they do is they do their bachelor's, they work for some time, and then they want to come and do their masters. So we do accept students who come with rich experience as well. So if you are one of those students who have taken a gap from studying, you might actually be a little nervous to start your education again. You don't want to be in a classroom of 100 students. From that perspective, Cranfield is a very strong university. We are one of the best in the country for staff to student ratio. So for we are actually 1:5 right now, which is again really small class sizes, which allow you the access to our faculty very easily, and you're not lost in a crowd. When you have when you're coming after a large study gap, you want that attention with your faculty. You want to be able to ask questions. You want them to know your
Right.
name. That'll only happen if the class size is smaller. So if you are one of those students who has taken a gap, is worried about returning to studies, please don't be nervous. We have a history of accepting really strong applications of students who have come with very good experience. And like Majubin said, it's a place for students who like to have a focused environment. We don't have undergraduation, so the campus is much more quiet in comparison, and hence why allows you the opportunity to have a very focused environment.
Okay, that's great. So, what about the location? Actually, students who go in UK, they're actually looking for London or near about London. They actually looking for that type of location. So, tell us something about the location of Cranfield.
See, there is, of course, with certain places, like when we go to Bangladesh, we go to Dhaka. That's the that's it's the go-to place. When somebody
Yeah,
wants to come to India, they want to come to Mumbai or they want to go to Delhi. They want to go to the big cities. But you
right.
have to understand that when you're studying at Cranfield, the companies come to us rather than we going to the companies. Rolls Royce and Airbus have been on our campus since 2017. So even though we're just 1 hour from London, and I've visited Dhaka, and every time I visit Dhaka, it takes an hour sometimes just to get from one place to another. So 1 hour
Right.
to get to London is not that bad. Anywhere
Yeah.
where we travel, it's not that bad when it's just 1 hour of travel. But for us, we want the students to have an environment where they have access to facilities. They don't have to travel between classrooms. So many a times when you're in a tier 1 city, you're in a city center environment, your classes can be quite spread across the city. You have one classroom in a separate area, second classroom in a separate area. But at Cranfield, all your classrooms are inside the campus only, and it allows you to even stay on campus. You have good accommodations. So actually, it's a USP. When you feel like you want to take a break, you want to go to London, it's just an hour away. Birmingham is just an hour away. Oxford, Cambridge, they're all very close to us. So it's not that far where you feel like, oh, I can't go at all. I'll have to take a flight and go. No, it's just a very quick, bus ride, train ride away, and you still have access to them, but you still get to, be away from them. So London is again, it's very popular, it's very busy. All the other tier 1 cities very busy. So you want to have an environment which allows you to just focus. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, what about the entry requirements for masters?
So the entry requirements for our master's program is a bachelor's degree first class, and we require a letter of recommendations, two statements of purpose, one two letter of recommendations, one statement of purpose, and we also require you to submit an English language test. Now, the English language test could be either IELTS or PTE or TOEFL or Duolingo. Anything is fine as long as you give one of the approved English language tests.
Okay. So, Cranfield is accepting Duolingo. That's a very good point. Okay, that's great. So, then what about the scholarships?
So we do have scholarships available. They're course by course in nature. So for our School of Management, if you have a first class in your bachelor's, you can get up to £10,000 discount. And if you're looking for our engineering programs, again it's a case by case basis. So usually you can apply for up to 10% discount in the course fee.
Okay, so the tuition fee range more or less, roughly, if I say, then it would be 28,000 or something, the starting level of
Yes.
tuition fee. So after
The
scholarship,
engineering
how much?
programs, yeah, sorry, the
Sorry.
engineering programs will be £27,000 starting, whereas the business school programs can go up to 33,000 pounds as
Yeah.
well, depending on the range. So if you are coming for the business school program, you can, and if you have very good merit, that is your bachelor's degree score is very very high, you can get a £10,000 discount, which would bring it down to 23 or 22,000 pounds. Whereas if you are coming for the engineering programs, we can try for a 10% discount, which would be somewhere around £2,700, depending from course to course. So usually, I would recommend, as soon as you have reached out to EN Global, you have submitted your application. Just set up a call with me through them, and we can discuss the scholarship, the best way, and how much we can do on a case by case basis. So we are always open to communicate. We are always open to encouraging students to reach out to us and ask us, and we'll be happy to give them the best scholarship.
Okay, that's it. There are some programs related to forensic science or something like that.
So we do
So,
have
could you
forensic
please tell us something
biology.
about?
So we have forensic biology, forensic investigation, forensic anthropology, digital forensic. We,
Okay.
like I said, we don't teach just general courses. We are a specialist. So we teach really, really specific subject area. You can pick and choose your masters almost, and create your own separate masters as well.
So in that case, are you required any relevant sector job? Like if anyone want to go for any subject related to forensic, then is that student needed any job experience on that sector?
So we have an interdisciplinary nature of study. That means students from different backgrounds can apply for different programs. If they have some sort of a relevant background, it is good. Science background is ideally advisable, but they don't need a forensic background. So they can apply
Okay,
from different varied background. Forensics is always recommended. But if they come from a science background, they're able to understand the basics of the course, then they can apply.
okay, all right. So, Cranfield's MBA is very famous, very popular. So, in that case, any job experience is needed or not? Or if any student already have his or her MBA degree, is that student allowed to do the MBA program later on in Cranfield?
Perfect. So the MBA, of course, is a very high ranked masters, and MBAs were traditionally designed for people who are managers. So for even our MBA program, we require five years of experience plus a GRE or a GMAT is advisable. They will have an interview, and on that basis of an interview, we can then decide how much scholarship they will get as well. And yeah, they can. It's a very personalized MBA. They can select if they want to go for a consulting, entrepreneurial role, how they want to go about it. They can decide at their last section.
All right. So, GRE or GMAT is a mandatory requirement?
Yes, either a GRE or a GMAT, but if they come with really rich experience, like they have 10 years plus of experience, they can try without a GMAT at the beginning. After the interview, it will be decided whether they still require a GRE or a GMAT or not.
So, that interview will be conducted from the university for
Yes,
admission. All right.
interview is
Okay.
necessary for an
So,
offer letter.
is this for all program, applicable for all program, this
No, no,
interview?
just
Only
no,
fine.
just the MBA.
Okay, all right. So, what about the accommodation facilities? Or if you allow students to stay outside the campus or not?
Yes, so we do have our own on-campus accommodations available where students prefer to stay on campus because it is again a very easy way to stay. Just very close to us. All your bills are paid in one go. You don't have to worry about anything. We do have off-campus accommodations as well. Students can stay in the Cranfield village, which is right across our campus. They can stay in the nearing cities, that is Milton Keynes or Bedford as well. Quite a few students prefer to stay there as well. So it's the student's choice. If they stay on campus, it is much easier for them, much more comfortable. All the bills are included in the rent itself. So they don't have to worry about anything. There's Wi-Fi, internet, water, electricity, basic amenities are given to them. So it's a really easy way for them, and it's a one-year masters, right? So we always encourage them to try and stay on campus, so that they don't have to, spend on traveling to and fro.
Okay. So, if the student stay in inside the campus, then what about the living cost per month?
So the living cost is the general figure that the UKVI gives, for outer London is approximately £11,000. But it tends to be much cheaper than that for students staying in Cranfield. Because like I said, there's no travel involved. There's a lot of places to eat around the campus itself. Students prefer to cook because again the courses are quite intense in nature. So they don't get a lot of time to engage in anything else.
All right. So, what about the employability rate? Or if a student completed his or her master's from Cranfield, then what are the work opportunities they are going to get?
Perfect. So for our technology programs, the courses come with projects, company sponsored projects where they get to work with companies. For the business schools as well, you do have opportunities like internship, business project opportunities where you get to interact with companies. We are eighth in the UK for employability. And the one of the important points to remember is always that we have a lifelong career services free at Cranfield. So you will have lifelong support with Cranfield for your career journey. You get two career fairs as a part of the year. One is in October, second is in March. So the date for this year's October event is already released. It's 21st of October, and it will allow the students the opportunity to interact with companies. You also get access to an award-winning app known as Simplicity. Simplicity connects you to companies. So again, you have so many opportunities to interact with companies at Cranfield. Majmi? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hi, am I audible, Majmi? Majmi, am I audible to you? Can you hear me? Hi, I can hear you, Majmi. I can hear you. I am very audible. Am I audible, Majmi?
লিঙ্ক দেখাইতে আবার রিজয়েন করেন
লিভ দিব?
Hi, can you hear me now? Okay. Apologies for the slight technical issues that we're facing. Please allow us just a few minutes to reconnect. Hi, Majabin, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, am I audible? Are you able to hear me, Majabin?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so that's good.
Okay, so I think you have covered all the things, and from my side, actually, I don't have any question. And now we have our audience with us, so we can take some questions.
Absolutely.
So, first question is, how much scholarship do you offer for UG students?
So this is something that I did answer in my session. So if you mean for students who are applying for a postgraduate course, then there is different scholarship ranges available, starting at 10% on a merit base. So the best thing to do is again to reach out to EN Global and submit your application, and then let us know which course you're interested in, and accordingly on a case by case basis we can evaluate the scholarship.
Okay, and there is no UG program actually. The audience was wanted to know about the UG student scholarship. So you are not offering any UG programs.
No. That's I wasn't sure if they like asked if on the basis of their undergraduate degree, but no, we don't have any undergraduate courses. We teach only postgraduate courses.
Yeah, all right. How are precast interviews held?
Okay. So we do gas through Enrollee, which is Canfield. So we don't have any pre-gas interviews.
All right. Do you accept a 4-year diploma course? So again, as you don't have
we
any
would
undergraduate
require
program.
bachelor's. Yeah.
Do you accept Duolingo?
Yes, we do.
All right. Does the university provide accommodation facilities for international students? And if so, what will be the procedure for that?
So we do have on-campus accommodations available. You can just check out all the different accommodations on our website, and you can apply through our portal, the same portal through which you apply. That there's an accommodation section there. It's very easy. Again, you can just reach out to EN Global, and they can set up a call with me, and I can help you understand the different accommodation types.
All right. Is there any pre-deposit for accommodation?
£500, yes.
All right. What is the minimum scholarship the university can offer?
I think they're asking for maximum scholarship.
Scholarship,
That
yeah.
really depends from course to course. So once we've understood what course you're interested in, accordingly I can guide you about the maximum scholarship. Like for example, for the management programs, you have up to £10,000 scholarships available.
All right. How much scholarship available MSc in cyber law?
So we don't need any law programs.
You don't have any law program. Okay. Does the university offer courses with placement years?
We do offer courses that come with projects that are industry sponsored projects. So we don't do placements, we do industry sponsored projects.
All right. What about the last date of for September intake? For application, actually.
So the last date to apply is 10th of July.
10th of July. Okay. All right. So I think we don't have any questions from our audience. And thank you, Trisha, to cover up all the things about Cranfield University. It's a very nice to meet you. It's a very nice session with you. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Majubin. And like I said, thanks to EN Global. It has always been a pleasure supporting them. If you do have any questions, any queries, please don't hesitate in reaching out to them. We'll be very, very happy to connect again through them. They are experts when it comes to Cranfield, so please don't hesitate in reaching out to EN Global. So thanks again, Majubin, and thanks to the whole EN Global team for having me. The best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.